Hello YouTube, Rob2032 here, and today I wanted to do a little bit different of a video, because up until now, all I've really done is gameplay, and yeah, gaming, but there are aspects to life other than gaming, of course, and there's been a lot that has changed since I started making videos for this channel. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. It's just like time in general, because it's such a strange subject. And I don't want to get like super deep into this, but I do think it's important to kind of reflect every once in a while, just on some things. Like, I know my life has changed even since I started this, which was like, I really started making videos back in December last year, and there's still a very small audience of you guys, but I do think it's important to occasionally mix in not just the gameplay and the like super fun stuff, but the real stuff. The reason I'm talking about this is because I might put like a picture or something, but there was this video I watched by one of my favorite YouTubers who I made my outro after. His name is Corey Kenshin. He's got like almost 10 mil subs at this point. But I was looking at one of his videos that came out this year, and it was made 4 months ago. And when I saw that, it kind of just like shocked me a little bit. Like, I was like, wow, like I just feel like I watched that video. And this guy hasn't made videos in like weeks at this point. I think he's waiting till 10 mil subs to do something. But anyway, it was just a bit of like a wake-up call, you know? You get those every once in a while. And I just kind of want to talk about that, I guess. Like, you get those kinds of wakes-up calls every once in a while, and it kind of reminds you, like, hey, this is a real thing. Like, time is passing, and I want to use my time wisely, which is something I've been kind of struggling with. I think this will probably come out before it, but I'm working on the Portal, the finale right now. So far it's coming along well, but I'm not even at like the really cool parts, so I hope you will watch that and enjoy that. But I look forward to finishing that. But yeah, like there's the end of the school year is really close up. I think I got like one more week and then a few more days, not even real full days, and this semester flew by. Also just because of the whole pandemic, I missed 2 semesters of my high school career. I don't know if you can call it that. But it definitely made it go by even faster. Some people are like, oh, high school flies by, but missing a whole year, like one the last semester of sophomore year and the first semester this year, it really feels like it's just going by way too quickly. Because, like, you know how you get to a certain point in the school year, and then everyone's just kind of, like, not really doing as much work. They're just kind of hanging out to some extent. Like, we've already reached that point. And usually it feels like a little different. You might have, like, a party or something. But this one, it just kind of crept up out of nowhere. Like, another thing that kind of made me want to talk about this is Friday, the seniors graduated from my school. And I had no idea that that was going to be their last day. There was a few seniors in my classes that I'm just like, wow, you guys are going now. And it kind of just made me think about, like, that's going to be me next year, which doesn't quite feel real yet. Like, I can kind of remember what I was doing at this point last year, which was, we weren't as adjusted well to the pandemic, so, like, the teachers were just scrambling to give us work and stuff. And I just remember, like, hanging out at, like, parks and stuff. This is usually where we like go on vacations and stuff, which we're blessed enough to be able to do. And I can just remember like some of the specific experiences. But the thing I want to focus on is that was a whole year ago, which for someone like me, I'm only 17. Like that feels like it feels different because I used to not really keep track of how long like certain events were apart from each other, I guess. Like I remember I didn't even know I didn't even used to know what summer was really. It was just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna do this boring comparison, boring activity for a while, and they're like, hey, now we're going to the beach for some reason. But now it's like, okay, this is this part of the year, and it's just kind of weird for me to think about. And I guess if I could give any advice, or maybe even just talk about what I'm feeling like, I would say if you do find yourself ever getting one of those wake up calls, I would say use it to inspire yourself. Like if you're like, hey, I'm wasting a lot of time, which I kind of feel right now. Like I feel like I could be putting more work toward this, just making videos that someone might come across, might enjoy, which would be fantastic. And if I could make that happen, if I could use some of the free time instead of laying down over there or sitting right here playing video games but not recording it, then I feel like I should be, because it just feels like wasted time otherwise. So I would say if you do ever get one of those wake up calls like I got recently, use it to drive you. Just try to do something better with your time. If you do get one of those wake up calls, but you're like, hey, I'm doing good right now, then that's great, man. But I know whenever I get hit by one of these, I kind of want to just like work a little harder, But yeah, like I got prom that might be going on next year. I got that. I got colleges to think about. I don't even, and this channel, which I enjoy making videos for, doesn't have too big an audience, but this MacBook right here, even though it's a pain to use sometimes with the restrictions, it's a like powerful tool. Like to start off, like these are the starting videos I can make where I have like, I'm blessed enough to have a microphone gifted to me by my brother. I have even like a mouse. You kind of take that for granted. But mostly just the computer. It's like so powerful. iMovie is not like the most advanced, but it does have some really good features for editing. And I have all these assets on here, just stored up here. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out at the end of my senior year. Like, if I could buy this from the school, I 100% would. But there's like this profile on it, and I would hope that if I got rid of that, I could still keep all my clips, like all my all my like what do you call it? Kind of like preferences for everything. Like it'd be really upsetting if all my like clips got reset and everything, because usually you could just download something from the internet, like go to a website, download like using like a URL or something if it's a YouTube video. But for me, like I've had to use my old phone for this. So like basically I would find a video on here, use an app on here, airdrop it or upload it to Google Drive, and then download that onto my computer. So it's been a time consuming process to be able to make all these video clips and sound effects, and also just learn the information like how to use iMovie. So I'm really hoping, I don't want to think about it too much because honestly it's far in the future. It's about a year at this point, or yeah, it'll be about a year at this point, which it might end up flying by. But I don't want to think about it too much because then I might get into worrying about it. But I definitely want to have some kind of game plan. Like if I'm not able to keep this computer, like just keep track of all the things that I have, all the sound effects and whatnot, and see if I can replicate them in the future. That is if I'm unable to buy this, or if keeping it means wiping all that. But yeah, just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of like what the future is, because I got a life too. Like I do things outside of just making these videos, but it's something I really enjoy. But there's other parts of life that you got to think about too. And just the time passing was the craziest part for me. Like, got this game capture card, which it feels like I've had forever now, but I only got back for Christmas. Got this microphone, which I kind of take for granted because I didn't have that. I used to use the headset, which is over there, and that didn't sound the best. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about time. If you guys ever have any thoughts about that, please let me know down in the comments. I don't want to do videos like this all the time, but I feel like occasionally it's kind of important. But yeah, I hope you look forward to the next part of Portal, and I hope you will keep track of time in your life too, because we're all in the same situation here. But if you ever find yourself thinking about it, or maybe just want to talk about it, like, please do that in the comments. And also, if there is other people down in the comments, please be respectful to them if they're talking about it. But yeah, guys, just wanted to talk for a little bit. And if you did stick around this long, I thank you for joining me. And God bless you.